Today on Best Videos to Watch, we are going to teach you 9 ways to retain more of every book that you read, and how you can apply it to your everyday life. It can be hard to keep up with your reading list when there's so much good fiction and non-fiction out there. In this video series, we'll provide you with some tips on how to retain more of what you read by using some of the following strategies. 1. Make a reading journal. One way to retain more of what you read is to make a reading journal. This journal should include notes about what you read, as well as any questions that you have. It will also be a great place to track your progress as you read. Another way to retain more of what you read is to use flashcards. Flashcards are a great way to remember the important points from your readings. You can create your own flashcards or use ones that are already available online. Finally, you can also try using mind mapping software. Mind mapping software helps you to organize your thoughts around a specific topic. This can help you to remember the important details of what you've read. 2. Find inspiration in the books you read. If you want to retain more of the information that you read, find inspiration in the books that you read. This is how you will be able to better remember the information that you have learned. One way to find inspiration in the books that you read is to examine the characters and their motives. When you understand the reasons why characters do what they do, it can make it much easier to remember the information that they are trying to teach. Another way to find inspiration in the books that you read is to look for themes. By looking for common themes in different books, you can learn more about life and how to handle difficult situations. Finally, pay attention to the setting of the book. By understanding where and when the book takes place, you can better understand the culture and customs of the time period. This will help you to better understand the information that is being presented. 3. Use memory techniques to remember what you read. Reading is an important part of learning, and it is important to remember what you read. One way to help you remember what you read is to use memory techniques. One memory technique is called chunking. Chunking is the process of breaking down information into small, manageable pieces. When you chunk information, it becomes easier for your brain to store and recall it. Another memory technique is called mental rehearsal. Mental rehearsal is the act of rehearsing a task or presentation in your mind before actually performing it. This helps to improve your performance by rehearsing the steps that you need to take. Both of these memory techniques can be used to help you remember what you read. By using them, you can increase your chances of retaining what you have learned. 4. Create a reading ritual. One way to retain more of what you read is to create a reading ritual. This means setting a time each day to read, and sticking to that time even if something else comes up. Another way to retain more of what you read is to use mnemonic devices. These are tricks that help you remember what you have read. For example, one mnemonic device is the memory palace. This involves imagining yourself walking through a building with each chapter of your book as you read it. Finally, make sure you write down what you have read so that you can revisit it later. This will help you to remember the information and make connections between the different parts of the book. 5. Make a list of what you want to learn from the books you read. One way to retain more of what you read is to make a list of what you want to learn from the books you read. When you have a list, it will be easier for you to remember what you are reading. Another way to retain more of what you read is to use flashcards. When you are reading, flashcards can help you remember the information that you have read. You can also use flashcards when you are studying and reviewing the information that you have learned. Finally, if you find that you are not retaining the information that you are reading, try taking notes. Notes can help you to remember the information that you have read. You can also use notes when studying for tests or when preparing for a presentation. 6. Use visualization to empathize with the characters in your books. One way to retain more of what you read is to use visualization. This technique helps you to empathize with the characters in your books. When you visualize yourself in the story, you can better understand the emotions that the characters are feeling. This will allow you to remember the details of the story more easily. You can also use visualization to help you learn new information. By picturing yourself learning the information, you will be more engaged in the process, and will be better able to remember it. Visualization is an effective way to retain information from your books. By using visualization, you can better understand the characters and their emotions. This will help you to remember the details of the story more easily. 7. Take notes during and after reading. One way to retain more of what you read is to take notes while you are reading and after you finish. This will help you to remember the important points and ideas that you read. Another way to retain more of what you read is to try to use concepts that you learned from the book in other areas of your life. You can use the information that you learn from the book to improve your own skills or to solve problems that you are facing. Both of these techniques are effective ways to retain more of what you read. The key is to make sure that you use them in a way that is meaningful to you. If you find that they are not working for you, there are other options available. However, using these techniques will definitely help you to improve your reading skills and remember the information that you read. 8. Share what you've read with others. One way to retain more of what you read is to share what you've read with others. This can be done in a variety of ways, such as posting on social media, talking about the book with your friends, or reading the book together as a family. Another way to retain more of what you read is to read the book multiple times. Reading the book multiple times allows you to better understand the author's message and also encourages you to remember the details of the story. Finally, it is important to note that not all books are meant to be read once and then forgotten about. Some books are meant to be revisited again and again, so make sure to take advantage of every opportunity to read them. 9. Follow up on ideas you've learned from. One way to retain more of what you read is to follow up on the ideas you've learned from the book. After you finish reading, take some time to think about the information you've learned and how it can help you in your own life. There are many ways to do this, such as writing down your thoughts, taking notes in a journal, or talking about the book with friends. By following up on the ideas you've learned from the book, you will be able to better remember what you've read and apply it to your own life. This will help you to learn more and improve your overall knowledge. If you like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Please, share this video on your favorite social media platform to help others. Thank you for watching. Best videos to watch.